What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy, Big Doggy Dog Juice, man. And in today's video, y'all, we're going to discuss this. Is Deion Sanders' prime time a fraud? All right, y'all. I'm going to get all the way honest with y'all. This is after they just took their 56-14 loss to Washington State, I believe. Is Deion a fraud? First thing I'm going to say. No. This is what I will go ahead and say, right? I believe with the players that he had, the plethora amount of players that he had, as I articulate my thoughts over the season, all I seem to notice is it was a lot of pressure on a newfound team with new players, and nobody knew each other. And a lot of those guys hadn't had that type of exposure before. They seem to be well-grounded when you start the season off with TCU, who was in the national championship, and they beat them. The hype just went crazy. You know, it was just a mega crazy new stardom level of fame. Deion's talking, his son's talking. The son passed the school's record for passing yards in the first game. Travis Hunter was on fire. Everything was just going how it needed to, right? Then they had the game against Nebraska and then Colorado State. I do believe when they played Oregon, I feel like it knocked a lot of confidence out of the guys. I feel like a lot of guys believed in the first 3 games. And then after that Oregon loss, it's like you just saw them kind of go downhill from there. I will say, I do wonder if that affected the offensive line when Deion also said he just needs to get a new line. I mean, he's speaking truth. One thing that I will say, the man has never lived in a lie. He's lived in the truth. He speaks what he says, and he says what he means. But to call out the line protecting your son, it kind of hurts, because you got to think, I believe Shador leads the National Football League College Football League in sacks or whatever it is. I believe pressures. Don't quote me to it, but I believe he does. And I mean, the boy has taken some shots. I do believe it's a certain level of talent that's missing there, but I don't know if I would have necessarily called out the line. And also, I mean, some of these games have been very, very close. I know against USC, if y'all watched that game against USC, I believe that was just bad time management. They went down, scored. I believe they were coming down to score again, but they were running the ball with no timeouts. And I'm like, I mean, y'all can have this game in the bag right now. Confidence booster. Y'all got to think confidence is everything. Talent is everything, but the confidence is everything too. It's only so much you can say. They got to go out there and perform. Get the W. Bring it home. And a couple of other games that they've been in that was just very, very close, but they just got killed at the end. I do believe, like I said, next season, I guarantee you Deion's getting the top of the top recruits. Mainly the big guys in the trenches. That's what I would say. Offensive line, defensive line. And I do think next year they definitely make a huge progression and switch up from this season. They may go 7-4. I mean, it may be they may have some losses there or may not. I looked at the schedule. It doesn't seem too bad. It does not seem too bad. So we're going to see what Deion can do next year. But I do believe for this season, they technically did better than last season. They only won one game the previous season, and they won 4. They got one more, that maybe they can get 5. But I do believe that it was a little bit too much pressure for some of the guys. And then I believe, like I said, that they were hyped, and then that Oregon loss just took them way out and under. But like I said, I'm optimistic, very optimistic. I do believe that Shador is going to stay there, Shiloh stay there, Travis is going to stay there for one more year, because they're pretty much all going to go to the league 9 times out of 10 after that. And I see them going far next year. Definitely guaranteed a bowl. Guaranteed a bowl. I don't know about college football playoff ready. We will see, but I will guarantee a bowl next year. I actually have my money for them to win at least 6 games, so I'm kind of salty myself because I would have loved to see them in a bowl, man, at least just this season. You know, that would be a good way to kick it off. But I don't know, man. Deion seems cut out for the job. I think he's going to definitely continue, because you got to think, y'all. I believe their tickets were already sold out at home for the since the beginning of the season after the TCU or one of the games. Deion brought a lot of money there. A lot of money, a lot of traction. I mean, they even send it like the BET Awards on the sideline sometimes, man. You got Terrell Owens, I think Master P. They had the baby there, Jacquees. I mean, they had so many celebrities there. But overall, this season, they started out so hot in the first half and then just slowed on down in the second half. But, you know, there's still a team in progress, still a team in progress. I always say give them some time, you know, and let them evolve. And I do believe things can go very, very far with them. But, yeah, y'all comment down below what y'all think about it. How do you think that Deion had any type of significant problem with the O-line, and maybe it was a shot taken towards them, and maybe they just didn't care? What do y'all think about that? But without further ado, y'all, it's your man, Big Dog Juice. And until next time, I'll see y'all. Peace.